Hi everyone, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. I just wanted to say I'm sorry to begin with. I've been away for a little while dealing with some family stuff, so I do apologise. I am back and hopefully I'll have lots of videos up for you. This image here is from Whimsy Stamps. It's part of the Mel Jens release. I'm sorry for the lighting. I was working out the lounge room while I was having a bad ankle day, so I didn't have a spare mat or anything for the lounge room, so I was doing my best with what I had. And I can see how badly it's vibrating. I fixed all that up for future videos, but of course I couldn't fix it up for this one once it was already done. And yeah, so I'm using watercolors. I know, something different for me. I've printed this image out onto some watercolor paper that I purchased from Kmart. That's one of the cheaper sort of shops that we have here. And I was pretty happy with it actually. It's not too bad. It's got a nice smooth blend to it when I'm trying to blend out the pencils, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm doing a bit of tip-to-tip colouring as well, just to bring in some extra colour in that red. I wanted to be really careful because I didn't want to oversaturate. So I'm just using a wet paintbrush and just touching the edge of the pencil, and that's giving me enough colour to be able to finish up when I'm colouring. Yeah, so pencils I'm using are the Derwent watercolor pencils. They are a nice big set. This was the 120 set. I splurged a little and bought myself a gift. You know, and us crafters, we buy crafty gifts. The brushes that I'm using are also from Kmart. They're just cheap ones, but I will have some others linked up for you if I remember to do that. And we'll see how we go. Where are we at? So I don't know where you guys are all from. I am from Sydney, Australia, and we are flooding at the moment. It is absolutely crazy. Approximately like sort of 10 minutes drive from where I am, they are all flooded out of their houses. It's so scary. So scary. And I know that the world is bad at the moment with, you know, all this Russia and Ukraine stuff that's going on. But, you know, for me, I sort of think, you know, that's so far away. But this is hitting home. So I don't know if you guys remember that my son's father almost lost his house in the fires a few years back. It's just been one thing after another. Anyways, yeah, so it's been absolutely bucketing down. I kept my youngest as safe as I could. He's home at the moment, which is good. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get some voiceovers done. I actually thought I had a video of putting this card together, but when I went looking through my computer, I couldn't find it. So if I do find it later on down the track, I will edit this video and add the colouring and the card to the video. But I have lots of nice photos for you, so they will be all added at the end. I went a little bit overboard with the water on this, the red Arial, and it's kind of everywhere. You don't notice so much actually on the finished product, which is good. I do apologize. This is my husband, and he doesn't... he always does this when I'm busy. So... trying to turn my iPad off, which is what it is that is beeping at the moment, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to turn the volume down on it. Hopefully it's not loud. Yeah, I didn't write down any of the colors or anything that I was using. I was just having a play with these new pencils. Super happy with them. I love the quality of them. I love that, you know, you don't need to use a lot of water, even though they are watercolor pencils. You can see that I've got a nice blend and all that sort of stuff with it, and I'm trying to add in as much detail as I can with the pencils so I don't have to go in with any other products to finish it off later. So I'm just adding a little bit of grey into that windscreen. You know, you don't want them to have a completely black windscreen, but in that case, obviously, it should be see-through. But it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. So I'm going back in now and starting to darken up some of the areas like the tires, and I didn't want to do that to start with. I didn't want to accidentally pick up any of that dark colour. Look how badly that's shaking. I'm so sorry. Ugh. I didn't want to get rid of these videos though, and I was in my own little zone at the lounge room, you know, all ice packed up and elevated, and I've now hit the 12-month mark for the waiting list for this next surgery, so hopefully they'll start catching up on, you know, that waiting list now with COVID and everything. Obviously a lot of surgeries got put off, so now it's just a waiting game until it is my turn, hopefully sooner rather than later, because this pain is excruciating. I've got some paper towel off to the edge there that I'm using to wipe my pencil off as I'm going, my paintbrush I should say, so that I'm not mixing any colours up, and I'm also not putting in too many dark colours into my water. I did only have one pot there. I did purchase another one. I don't know where I put it. Probably in one of those safe places. As you can see, these paintbrushes are really holding up that water well. I'm actually quite surprised at how good they are. So these are the round brushes from Kmart. They come in a round set, a flat set, and then there's a little pouch thing that's got a few of them in it. I did purchase just the round set. I think I bought some of the flat ones as well after the fact. And just been trying out a few new products lately, which is fun. Fun in that I've done, you know, a couple of images ready to go onto cards. It's just the card making process is just, I don't know, my head's just not with it at the moment. So we are almost done. We just got to color up our little guy. I'm adding in a little bit of, as I said, details here and there, letting it dry a little bit, then going back and adding some more. He's super adorable though. I am using is it the Wendy Vecchi? I think that's how you say it, Make Art Station. So this is magnetic. So I've got the magnetic ruler across the bottom of my image, and I've got two of the magnets just holding that image still. It just makes it a little bit easier, and it stops the image moving around too much underneath my hands. So I know you guys are always in camera view, but it also stops the paper from warping too much because it's keeping it still. It's not giving it that chance to do that warping. So working my way through. I'm just thinking now while I'm sitting here doing this voiceover, maybe I should print some images out and pack myself up out the lounge room. I've got to go and sort dinner soon. These things happen too quickly. A day just goes. Like I've already had, today's Thursday, so I've already had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and back to work on Saturday. So I've only got one more day off. And honestly, I feel like I haven't had any days off. It's not fair. Give my days back. So just finally, as I said, just going back in after it's dry a little bit to add in any extra details that need to be done. Darkening him up a little bit. And then any extra little details that I notice that need to be done. So I'm not taking, sorry guys, just knocked my camera over my desk and had to fully catch it. I thought it was funny, so I left it on the video for you. Oh, it was quite hilarious actually. The whole camera, the iPad, everything just went kaput. Lucky nothing broke. So I'm just working around. You can see the pencil in the shadows there of what I'm doing, and just final details, just bits and pieces that are just jumping out at me that needed to be finished off. So I've taken quite a few photos of the finished card. I've added some extra bits and pieces from Whimsy stamps. So the image, obviously, as I said, is from Mel Jens. It is the love bug. I wanted to go with something a little bit different, so I actually made it into a retirement card. I thought that was super cute. And I'm also using a sentiment from Whimsy stamps, which is the everyday banner sentiments. Oh, lost my words. It's one of my most used sentiment sets, I must say, when it comes to digitals. I'm just going in and grounding him off, and then finally adding a little tiny bit of red to those little hearts in the background. and trying to fix that little antenna. I think that's about it. I'll run through a few of the photos with you, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to head over to the Whimsy shop, and I will see you all soon. Bye!